Okay, so let's discuss. So, what did you observe about the functions? What did you observe about the difference between P and Q first? Let's see from the comments. Anyone? Yes, Vincent?
Good afternoon po, sir. The differences of the graph P and Q po is when yung pinaltan po yung X, sir, nag-shift po yung graph horizontally po.
Where? Left, right?
To the left po.
To the left. By how many units?
1 po.
Oh, so ganun. Dapat kompleto yung sagot. When you add to the input, the graph shifted horizontally by 1 unit to the left. Okay, so
Yes po.
that's that. Okay. What about yung x minus 4? Well, who wants to answer for x for r of x equals x minus 4 squared plus 3 times quantity x minus 4? What happened? Anyone? Okay, maybe let's try, no? X squared plus 3x. So p of x equals x squared plus 3x. And then q of x equals x plus 1 quantity squared plus 3 times x plus 1. Okay, so this is what Vincent earlier told us, no? It shifts by 1 unit, no, to the left. So you will see that it's 1 unit because here, for example, at 0, 0, it became 1, 0, negative 1, 0. I don't know if you can see it. And for example, here, which is this point here, this is negative 1, negative 2. It became negative 2, negative 2. So the shift is from left to right. There are comments. What about the others? Okay, so horizontal shift, sabi ni Saibel. What about r of x equals, is it minus 4 squared plus 3 times x minus 4? What happened? It shifts 4 units to the right. So what do you observe? If you have a plus here, if you have a plus 1, then the shift is to the left. It's a little bit counterintuitive, di ba? Because if you think about it, it's like when you say plus 1, it should be on the right. But here, it's on the left. And for minus 4, it's on the right by 4 units. So that is something that you need to think about. When later after the webinar, or maybe later, you will ask yourself why. Why is it to the right if you subtract, and why is it to the left when you add? That is something to think about. Okay. So you can try, of course, using other functions. So that is horizontal translation. So if you add a positive number to the input value, no, it translates the graph to the left. And if you add a negative number to the input value, it translates the graph to the right. Now, what is the difference between input and output? So for example, if I go to the previous slide, if I want to translate up for this graph, how will I, what will I do? If I want to translate this by 1 unit up, what should be the equation of P of X? Yes, Vincent?
The equation should be P of X is equal to X squared plus 3X plus 1 po.
Very good, no? So ang plus 1, nasa output. If you add the plus 1 to the output, it's x squared plus 3x plus 1. But if you add to the input, x plus 1 squared plus 3x plus 1. Quantity 3x plus 1. Of course, we have the quantity. So I hope you see the difference between adding to the input and adding to the output. Because adding to the input is horizontal translation, but adding to the output is vertical translation. Okay? So this is the third. This is the third transformation. We only have four. So again, 5 minutes and then try to explore and see what happens. 5 minutes, 8:37.